For this week, our assignment, we had to look at a court hearing and watch some of the trial and just like provide a few explanations of what's happening and our thoughts on the whole trial itself. So firstly, the trial I did was the Alex Murdaugh case. This is actually fairly relevant, and I think it's been like something that happened. I think it was last June. Is all the events that happened discussed in the trial were back in last June. In this, it was Alex Murdaugh having. I can't ever tell how they're saying his last name. I think it's Murdaugh or Murdoch. I think Alex Murdaugh. So forgive me if I pronounce it wrong throughout the video. But this case involves Alex Murdaugh having been accused of killing his wife or shooting his wife and his son with I think it was a rifle. They talked about it in this video I watched, but they didn't like really show it on the camera, so it kind of looks like it's a hunting rifle of some sorts. In this, like the main video I watched, there's a bunch of different hearings and stuff, but the main one I watched was a full testimony in his double murder trial. And pretty much the entire time it's just 3 hours of his lawyers just grilling him, asking him questions about his where he was, why he did this, why he did that. So you really have to see what exactly a lawyer is like made to do or wanting and needing to do. It's their task to expose this information to prove his client's innocence and or keep him from getting the worst verdict. So there's that. You also could hear as the camera panned. I only watched about 30 minutes of it. As the camera panned around, you could see a lot of the jury, as well as the audience. They were able to see, and the defense, and also the persecutors. And the jury was supposed to have been like the people that were listening in that he was trying to convince, obviously. Then there was the judge and the lawyers and stuff like that. Like I said already, the main people that were really talking, were Alex Murdaugh and his 3 lawyers in what I watched. And in it, he pretty much is just giving him a detailed experience as to why he was lying to officers prior to this date. Sometime last year, where he lied about his location, so his alibi was in the rocks pretty much. But then he also denied having killed his wife and son. Like, he's pleading not guilty. And so pretty much all of these questions and everything, he's just responding to as normal person would. And I haven't seen the end of the trial, and I haven't done any preliminary research into this guy. But to me, I mean, he has a pretty convincing argument. But like I said, I have not done any research into this, and I've only watched the first 30 minutes of a 3-hour trial of one of many trials. So there's no telling as to what exactly he has done or has not said or done. Some of the things. Pretty much the biggest role here was the jury. Not the jury, sorry. The lawyers. Like, they were using evidence. They pulled out different types of evidence. They pulled out different videos. They showed videos. They didn't show them to me or the people watching the video, but they showed them to the crowd and let them watch as Alex Murdaugh was reacting to the video and stuff like that. So a lot of the jobs of lawyers and stuff like that were really expressed during this. And honestly, I think that's pretty much about it, at least all of the things that I took away from it. There is obviously a bunch of stuff that he said that is just pertaining to the actual trial. But other than that, like everything that I saw and watched was pretty much just his lawyers grilling him answering questions, telling stories that were to help provide a clear representation as to what he was doing during those times and as to why he did not kill his son and wife. I'm sorry. Other than that, I think that's about it. Thanks.